Hey guys, it's SJ Football 16 and today I'll be revealing my predictions for week 21 of the Premier League season 2016 to 17. I'm going to start with the early game kickoff on Saturday between Tottenham Hotspur and West Bromwich Albion. Tottenham Hotspur are in the top 4 at the moment because they've recently gone above Manchester City and Arsenal, and West Brom, they're in the top 7 at the moment, which is really good for a team of their standard. I think the score in this will be quite tight because both teams are playing quite well at the moment, so I'm going to say it's only going to be 1-0 to Tottenham because West Brom, their defence may not be the best, but I think they could keep it tight at the back in these kind of games, and Tottenham, I'm not sure if they're going to score a lot. They probably won't walk away with it thinking it's going to be easy like they may have done against Chelsea. Just because they beat Chelsea, that doesn't mean they're necessarily going to run away with it against West Bromwich Albion. So yeah. Now I'm going to head over to the first 3 o'clock kickoff game between Burnley and Southampton. And the score in this is going to be 3-1 to Burnley because Burnley play really well when they're at home and they have good striking partnership with Andre Gray and Sam Vokes, as I've said over some weeks. And Southampton, I don't think they're the best away from home necessarily, and their defence isn't the best, as I see sometimes during their games. So yeah, now I'm going to head over to the game between Hull City and Bournemouth. And the score in this is going to be 5-0 to Bournemouth because Hull City do not have a great team at all. I think their new manager needs to adapt to the Premier League, and I see no evidence that much is really going to change with this new manager. I still think they're going to get relegated and we'll still have a mountain to climb to get out of it. And Bournemouth, they're playing really well this season and they're in the top 10 at the moment, which is excellent. It's their highest finish, I think, ever, if they can maintain this. And also, they played really well against Arsenal when they had a 3-3 draw because their strikers are quite good. We got Callum Wilson, he's a brilliant threat up there, and their defence can be quite tight as well, which is good for them as well. Everything is going well for them at the moment this season. Now I'm going to head over to the game between Sunderland and Stoke. Sunderland, they're fighting for survival, and Stoke, they're quite comfortable at the moment in their position. I'd say the score in this is actually going to be 1-0 to Sunderland because they are improving at the moment, Sunderland, and plus they got a draw away from home when they played Stoke City last, which was quite good for them. And Stoke, in their last game, they didn't play particularly well in their FA Cup game against Wolverhampton Wanderers, which was awful. They lost 2-0 to them, and I may not see much improvement in this next game when they play against a team they'll be fighting from start to finish out there because they know they need to play really well in order to get survival this season. Now I'm going to head over to the game between Swansea City and Arsenal. I've no doubt who's going to win this. I think Arsenal are going to get the 3 points because Swansea, I can't see them surviving this season either. They're another team like Hull. I just cannot see anything happening from them. And Arsenal, they're having quite a good season, but it's not as good as it was last season. They really need to make improvements if they want to get Champions League football or indeed win the title as they were aiming to do at the start of the season. Well, they should be aiming to do since they haven't won a trophy in ages. So I'm confident they will get the win. 3-1 I'm saying in this game because their team is obviously better on paper and they're in much better form than Swansea, and obviously a much more experienced manager which will drive the players to get the win in the end. Now I'm going to head over to the game between Watford and Middlesbrough. I think the score in this is going to be 2-0 to Watford because although Middlesbrough are playing quite well at the moment and although Watford's form has gone downhill, I think because Watford had a rough patch at that stage, I think they will get the win in this one in the end. And their win against Burton Albion in the FA Cup should give them a boost against Middlesbrough. It's it's an easier game for them now, so they should relax a bit now by getting the win. Now I'm going to head over to the game between West Ham United and Crystal Palace. And the score in this is going to be 0-0. This is because West Ham and Crystal Palace won that long ago when they were both in the same position, and I think the game is a bit easier now, Crystal Palace. I think they were quite unlucky to lose to Swansea, but they did play Arsenal though, and that wasn't an easy game for them, which they did lose as you'd expect. And also, they played Watford. They played well against Watford when they drew 1-1. Didn't get the 3 points exactly, but still, it is a decent result for them. So I think it will be a 0-0 draw in this one. Now I'm going to head over to the 5:30 kickoff between Leicester City and Chelsea. I think the score in this is going to be 3-2 to Chelsea. I don't think it will be easy by any means, because Leicester, they picked up their good FA Cup win against Everton, so that should give them a boost to score some goals. And Chelsea, they're playing excellent as they always have been. They will get the win in the end, but it will be quite tight, because obviously I think John Terry's suspended for their next game, so it will be hard for them to keep a clean sheet, and I think they could concede 2 goals, like I have said, if they don't have him there as well. So yeah, now I'm going to head over to the first Sunday kickoff between Everton and Manchester City. Although Man City generally don't play that well against Everton, I think they are going to get the win. 2-0 I'm saying, because although they have had some rough patches lately, I think they will definitely get the win. Everton is an easier game than they've had in recent times, and also they have picked up quite a few good results recently, which is good for them. So this is why I'm going to say Man City are going to get the 2-0 win. And finally, I'm going to head over to the other Sunday kickoff, a rivalry game between Manchester United and Liverpool. Obviously, you would expect this game to be really tight. This game, Man United, they're picking up their form lately, which should give them a boost. And also, they've had an FA Cup game against Reading 4-0, so that should give them another boost. And Liverpool, they ended up drawing 0-0 at home to Plymouth, which is not good at all. You could say that it was probably the youngest squad that they played out, but still no excuse to be drawing at home to Plymouth, who are in League 2. So this is why I'm going to say Man United are going to get the 2-0 win against Liverpool, because their form is slightly better at the moment. That's all from me for today, guys. Don't forget to like this video if you haven't done so already. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to this channel. Don't forget to comment on any changes you think should be made in your opinion. See you guys next week.